Welcome back everyone to Let's Replay DF2 with Team Izumo. But first, well, what did you think of that right there? Things are developing very quickly, aren't they? Does that include you? That line from MIDI always makes me think of Dia de los Muertos. And there's Ovo, forever full of himself. And that was Grandel, the head honcho big cheese macaroni himself. Haven't seen much of him, have we? Well, that's about to change really quickly. Except not really, because up until the final battle, he still makes himself pretty scarce. Just like a mouse hiding in a hole in a wall. And one jump cut later, just saving you guys a little bit of grief as I reorganized my people. A lot of Zeldokia's forces started to crop up in the most random of spots. So here we go. Okay, I really wasn't planning on sending Ottovok out to fight, seeing as how I haven't done anything with him as of yet, including giving him troops, as you can see. But he volunteered, so hey, let's see what he's made of. Let him show us what he's made of. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry for both the terrible singing and the choice of song. But anyway, on with the fight. So, yeah, I think robots are considered equal to ogres, but that's a dirty, filthy lie. The ogres are gonna tear them down. It's like summer versus butter. Who do you think's gonna win? The sun always wins. But we're gonna do what we can. At least put up a little bit of a fight. Make them work for it a little bit. Guys get no free rides on my shift. And speaking of free rides, how's about a trip to the nothing? Ah, the nothing. Sadly, it's one way, so bon voyage. That single troop. And bring those archers back so they can attack, in fact. And there they go, getting graphic again. And Autovox still has 4 MP. That's pretty impressive considering. Didn't expect him to have that much. Again, I have not given him anything yet, but I will. I'm gonna beef up all the Monarchs, including Sanis and Rennie, both of whom probably have less than 60 HP. But not when I'm through. And this mage is not showing us anything new in the slightest. Autovox is down to 1 unit, and they're in hot pursuit, it looks like. Wish I could make the most of this distraction, but I can't, and he's out now. But they're kind of bunched up together. Maybe I can take out a few with this. And literally, I took out a few. Exactly. No more, no less. And we're just gonna fight it out. That hurt. And you know what? I noticed the last time I went into my inventory, I do have at least 1 Astia's herb left. So guess what, guys? I'm gonna do something I'm not known for doing. I'm just gonna fight to the very bitter end. And we're gonna see what happens. I don't want him to lose, but if he does, it's okay because he'll be able to make a quick recovery at the next domestic screen. Besides, this is a chance to show us just what he can do. Because Autovox, he's a bit of a mystery, you know? I mean, I assume he's powerful, but there's only one way to really find out. We've had no experience with him in this playthrough up to this point, so your guess is certainly as good as mine. Because the mage, even though he's a mage, he's not going to run away. He has too much health. And we don't. So let's go. It comes to this. What a win. Okay, Autovox. Consider yourself taken seriously. With many rewards and accolades on the horizon. But we gotta trade out his troops. Robots are not gonna cut it. At least not the basic standard variety. We gotta give him centaurs or airbots, something. Something. Because remember, centaurs are one of the best units, if not the best unit, against ogres. And we're gonna be fighting a whole lot of them now. As you can see, we had some in Tristan. We have some in Fonderia hiding out there, in between the mountains. You ain't slick. I see you, Slippy. We have some in the southwest of Highland, inexplicably, where nobody and nothing is currently. And of course, they took our castle in Alice. And we have some in Bozak as well. Fun times, to be sure. We're going to take this castle back first because this is sort of essential to continue. Look who it is. I don't know who's more rude, her or Kaede. It's a battle of the minds here. A battle of the attitudes. Whose ego is the biggest of all? I think that's who's going to come out on top. But first, Fujimaru. Yeah, not completely comfortable sending him into a duel with that much health. I do have a herb. I know. I'm gonna save that if I can, though. So, ghosts and ogres, huh? I don't really feel like thinking too hard right now. We're just gonna send Shin in. And we're gonna just overpower him the old-fashioned way. That's right, knife toss, and a little bit more knife toss. Shin makes life so much easier. So glad to have him. Welcome to hell. Population U. And by you, I mean him, not us. Because we've got birds, we've got a scimitar, we've got lots of MP. Complemented by ghosts. From a range. Not concerned. And aha, psyched you guys out, gotta get a little closer. Within range of my ghosts. Giving us the first strike. Take every advantage. Oh, but look, we haven't lost any troops though. We're still at 100 each. They're pretty durable. And this is when it starts to fall. Numbers are pretty much going down 1-to-1 so far. Yeah, really, look at that. It's very close right now. My favorite battles. But you guys gotta get out of the way, says Shin. And his triple blade surprise of death, carnage, destruction, mayhem, debauchery, and debacles. And all things in between. So, just letting Shin have his say there. We're gonna let our birdmen focus on the commander there. And our ghosts are just gonna hold the fort down over here. Along with their leader. Who's taking a few hits, but nothing serious. I know this might not be the most compelling thing to witness, but it's effective. It only costs 2 MP, so one of the best people to give it to. Here's one more for you. Eat it up. And enjoy. Okay, he's on his very last leg. One more hit. That'll do it. And he never swam with dolphins. So sad. Oh. And there goes Ophis. Ooh, now we've got a real fight here. Gaul with zombies. Ooh. And look at that spell list. Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper. A very nasty, a very potent ability. But I think with Megumi, we can use it to our advantage. Then again, Shigure, what do you have? Oh, you have Volcano, huh? Gears in my head are going round right now. I'm formulating my plan of attack. Strategy brewing. I know what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna start with Megumi, I'm thinking. Yeah, because they're at 35. Scythe isn't that dangerous. This is what we're gonna do. This is gonna be fun. I'm not even gonna spoil it. Let's just watch and see what happens. I can't wait. Because Megumi is our resident healer, if you remember, and because of that, this fight is in the bag. And not one to mince words, is she? You'd think she'd be on their side talking like that. So, we're gonna be patient. Our men don't really have to do much of anything. We're gonna spread them out, keep them back. No sense in losing them if we don't need to, right? I'm expecting him to cast Grim Reaper because he likes to do that. He doesn't know how to stock up or save. Not somebody I'd want to go to for financial advice, that's for sure. And there goes the Reaper, cutting us both down to 1 HP. In another situation, this can be very scary. But in this instance, not so much. Yeah. Oh, no you don't indeed. And look who's still on low health. Now we move our units. One hit's gonna do it. Anybody? Thank you. Because whoever's first to step up to the plate is gonna hit that home run. Thanks for loading up all our bases, Gaul. Oh. Next up, we have to finish off. Ooh, I went too quick. What was his name again? Was it Sartak? Sartak? Thumbtack? Either way, he got a bum rap going up against us. Sorry, guy. Wasn't my call to make. Because if I had my way, you would have all stayed home. Dreamt sweet, sweet, pleasant dreams. Under a blanket of cloud and canopy. Thinking of pleasant visions of loved ones. Bright scenery and soothing melodies in your ear. Instead, you find yourself in this beaten, dried wasteland with a flood of pikes headed straight for your face. And Shigure can probably finish you off with this. Ooh, close. Very, very close. So as long as you don't run away... Oh, that's right. Dogaru generals don't run away. They don't know how to. So it will be a fight to the finish. Don't know why, but I just thought of Popeye there a moment ago, which is why I got quiet. Something I haven't seen in a very long time. Scythe. Naturally, we have to send Kaede up against her. I think that's as nature intended it. So, who's the biggest talker here? More importantly, which of you can back it up? My money goes to Kaede. Scythe has a lot of MP, but the worst she can do is spam Flame Shot. And actually, I could do the same thing. I have Flame Shot. I have 14 MP. Yeah, what's holding me back? In fact, let's do that. Let's have a firefight. Flame War. Make the internet proud. Come on. Oh, you're not doing that. You're... Okay, she's scared. She didn't go on the offensive. She's using a more defensive maneuver, depleting our troops. I can't say that that was a wise move. Well, here we go in our stead. I really want to ignore her ghost as much as possible. Our cavalry will be great against the ogres. So it'll even itself out, more or less. She has her strongest katana, so... Let's do this, actually. Keep some of our men alive. Undying is definitely one of the most useful skills in this game. That goes without saying. More D black. Can't even touch the falcons with that. And considering I have more of them than horseback units at this point, thanks, is what I'm really trying to say. Oh, yep, don't want to retreat. That would have been a terrible slip of the finger. I wonder if I would have retreated from the whole battle if I left with my ruler. I don't think so. I think as long as you have at least one character who hasn't been used and is still fit for combat, I think you're still in the fight. Thankfully, I didn't have to find that out just now. And she's just not giving up. At this point, we should just put her out of her misery. Kaede, let's do it. Just end it. We're tired of looking at this endless night sky. Show me some sun. Let the light shine through. And that was that. You lost again. I wonder how long these battles will be taking place in the real world, real time. Was it a few hours? Was it half a day? In any event, we're getting our usual levels. I think Megumi has learned her final ability. Just skipped ahead to save some time there. Twice. So as you can see, the border is blocking our progress. And let's see what... Ooh, did that say Falcon? Oh, I found a couple of Falcon Crests there, didn't I? And a Lancelot. And lots of statues. Dragon and Ostia. Lots of dark crystals. Lots of crystals, period. Okay. Let's get to forging, guys. What can I make?
あの大陸は結界で守られていて、中に入ることはできませんぞ。
私に任せて。
作戦が？
作戦ってほどでもないけどね。
さすが楓様。
締める時には締めますね。
怪しいもんだわ。
面白い。聞かせてもらおう。
ぶち破る。さあ、強行突破よ。
ああ、楓様。
やっぱりね。
あんたの剣でも無理なのか。
わしの力では。
おーい、聞こえてるか？
日を改めた方がいいかもな。
強き王、強き女王揃いし時に我が扉開き、二つの力得られるだろう。
イザギとイザミの剣。
城が崩れた後に現れた扉の文字。
何も考えてなかったわけじゃないようだな。
イザギとイザミを使うにふさわしい二人が揃えば扉は開く。まあ一人は私として、もう一人はね、とても強き王なんていそうもない。
いないのは強き女王の方じゃないのか。
女ったらしの王じゃ扉は開かないわ。
ついに俺の真の力を見せる時が来たようだな。よし、やってやろうじゃねえか。
単純ね、男なんか。
楓様。
シェン様。
私の結婚相手にふさわしいか最後の試練ってやつよ。
楓、お前のためにやるわけじゃねえからな。言うなれば、そう、世界のためだ。
それはこっちのセリフよ。
素直じゃないんだから二人とも。
強き王と強き女王か。大丈夫じゃろうか、あの二人で。
みんなそう思ってる。
お二人とも今はそんな場合じゃ。
そうだそうだ。
まった、今度はレニ女王に色目を使うの？
Yeah, Shin trying to save face there, but we know what's going on. We know how he really feels. Same as Kaede, matter of fact. So in the next episode, let's see if these two clowns can stop clowning around for long enough to make some headway. You know, that whole saving the world business. Until then, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and hopefully, see you soon.